He went from millionaire playboy to a masked vigilante of justice. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we'll be taking a look at the origins of the Green Hornet. As with most comic book characters, there are often reimaginings and different versions to a character's past. We have chosen to primarily follow the storyline which unfolded in 2010's The Green Hornet, Year 1. Growing up before the Second World War in Chicago, Britt Reed is the son of Daniel Reed, the wealthy owner of the Daily Sentinel newspaper. When asked to follow in his father's footsteps so that he can one day inherit the family business, he instead decides to travel to foreign lands to carry out humanitarian work. Soon enough, his adventures show him the horrible cruelty and corruption of the world. Becoming trapped in China by the invasion of the Imperial Japanese Army, Britt takes it upon himself to rescue a local man named Kato. As a result, the two become good friends and travel back to America together. A short time after returning, Britt discovers that his father has been murdered. Frustrated with the slow speed of justice and the corruption of the police, Britt vows to fight all sources of crime in his city as a masked vigilante. He is joined by Kato, who would vow to be his loyal servant and protector, and who becomes Britt's unnamed chauffeur and enforcer. Taking on crime-fighting personas, the pair use Britt's vast wealth to fund their exploits, and they create costume disguises, as well as a gas gun for Britt to knock out his targets. Meanwhile, their vehicle of choice becomes Black Beauty, a darkly painted Mustang loaded with weapons and gadgets. Working together for several years, Britt and Kato not only take down the Sentinel's internal criminal presence, but all of the crime families of Chicago as well. Starting off as a radio program in the 1930s, the various adventures of the Green Hornet have not only become a staple of comics, but also became a cult favorite 1960s television series starring Van Williams and Bruce Lee. After the show ended its run, it was decades before the franchise was rebooted with the 2011 film adaptation starring Seth Rogen and Jay Chow. This reboot keeps the basic premise of the original comics and series, but adds a newfound sense of comedy and lightheartedness.
I want you to take my hand. I want you to come with me on this adventure.
I'll go with you, but I don't want to touch you.
Okay, you don't have to take my hand, but will you come with me on this adventure?